Okay, welcome back everybody. Today we're going to be putting the new timing chain, cam gear, crank gear on this 318. Hopefully that'll be what we need to do to get this thing running good. It's really cold out today. I don't know if I'll get all of it done today, but let's see how far I get today, and probably work on it throughout the weekend. Today is Friday. This video, I don't know, probably won't go up till Sunday. But yeah, we're gonna put the timing chain on. We're gonna do that. We're gonna retime the distributor. Hopefully after that we get this thing running pretty good. I did get the gas tank working, if you guys watched my last video. So the fuel line and the fuel tank, those are all working, so I'll hook that up to the fuel pump. Should be having this thing running off of the tank. And then, yeah, hopefully after that we can take it for a drive. If it's not too icy out, there's ice all over this car right now from it raining and it freezing overnight, but I think it's supposed to warm up, so hopefully it gets a little warmer. Got a little propane heater on in my garage, and that'll be good enough for me. But all right, well, let's get at it. Okay, so here's the new timing chain. I'm gonna see if I can't get it thrown on there. I don't know if you guys can see these timing marks. I'm kind of lined them up. It usually takes me a couple tries to get on there. I don't know how well you guys can see down there, but I'm gonna see if I can get these on there and get them lined up where they're supposed to be. So, it's always not super easy, but see, I got it there. Looks like it's pretty close. Let's see if we can't get the cam gear on. Not supposed to hit these things with the hammer, but if you have like a dead blow or like a soft headed hammer, it's okay to give them a little tap. I think I'm going to try to tap it on, and I'm going to see if my timing marks on the gears line up. If I can find a hammer, that is. Shop's a mess. Still haven't cleaned it. One of these days, we'll clean it up. But let's see here. Where would that be? Well, didn't find a hammer. Found a decent sized screwdriver. See if we can get it on there. You can already tell this chain is much tighter. Okay, so looks like it's going on. Looks like my timing marks are pretty much lined up. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I need to look around, see if I have gaskets or anything for this car. If not, I'll probably have to run to the parts house, get some, and slowly start putting this thing back together. But yeah, she's coming along. We'll hear this 318 run before no time. Okay, so hopefully you guys can see that on there. Got my timing marks lined up. You can see that this chain is much tighter, a lot less slack in it. So really hoping it's going to solve problems. I think I am going to go to the store, see if I can get a gasket, water pump gasket, before I start putting everything back together. And then yeah, this alternator, fuel pump, that's it. Pretty much water pump. And probably get some antifreeze. Probably don't have any, so I better get some of that. Okay guys, well, we're back. It's the next day. It is really cold. Not supposed to get above, I don't know, 34 degrees today, but this is how far I've got. Timing cover, balancer, pulley. Got to put the water pump pulley on. Got to finish with the alternator install and hook up a fuel line down there. Once that's all done, should be able to retime the oh yeah, put the radiator hose on. I did get some stuff, some coolant today. Got some springs since I broke the old throttle return spring that was on it. I got a belt for the alternator. Mine was too short. It was causing the alternator. You had to adjust it all the way down till it was hitting the fuel pump, and the belt still barely fit on there. So hopefully the one I got is gonna fit. So we'll see. If not, I have some laying around. Hopefully I'll find one that will be good enough. And so that's what I'm gonna try to get done today. It's really cold. Hopefully we can get this thing fired up today. We'll see how it goes. Okay guys, so here's where we're at. Everything's pretty much put back together. That's where the rotor is facing this time. So quite a big difference. Hopefully it works out. And you can see timing mark is lined up about where it needs to be. It's lined up on the cam gear, crank gear. So I'm gonna make my number one cylinder over there and we'll see what happens. Okay guys, so I did try to fire it up. It was 180 degrees out. I don't know why. Figured if the crank gear was pointing where it's pointing, the cam gear was pointing where it was pointing, that should have been top dead center on the compression stroke, but maybe it's backwards on these. I don't know. Moved my spark plug wires. I did get it to fire. I haven't put any coolant in it yet. It's really cold. I'm gonna go inside for a little while, take a break, and then maybe come out here later, see. It did seem like it was drawing fuel from the tank, or it was running. I just didn't want to run it for too long. I'll fire it up again here, maybe in an hour or so. Show you guys, and then yeah, fill it up on coolant, and then maybe we'll see what it does. Okay guys, so it looks like I've gotten her running. She was running pretty good. I took it for a drive. See if we can't get it to start. Started to smooth out, running a little better. Just gonna turn up the idle a little bit. Hopefully you guys can hear that. Hopefully you guys can hear me talking. But I don't know if you can see down there. Fuel filter already starting to get pretty dirty, but she is running. She is still shaking, but I took it for a drive and it ran way better. It's almost out of gas. It did run out of gas on me. I thought that I had some gas in the gas can, but I was all out. So, but she is running. She's running pretty decent, better than this thing's ran in a really long time. I did have a little bit of a water leak. Bolts on the water pump weren't tight enough, but I did change the oil, put some fresh oil in it. I'm gonna watch it for a little while, check on the head gaskets. So far it's looked pretty good. We'll check the oil here. I don't know, see if we can't get it to focus. Yeah, not looking too bad. Oh yeah, and temperature gauge inside the car did work. Super cold. The heater worked. Windshield wipers work, but they need to be replaced. But yeah, super cold. It did run. Brakes worked somewhat. Me trying to put gas in it, but I'm out of gas. I'm gonna hopefully tomorrow or today get some gas, fill up a can and put some gas in it and try to make this thing into town. I got it's about 5 or 7 miles or so into town. I do have a spare fuel filter with me. I might change that first because that one's already getting pretty nasty. I'll change both of these fuel filters. Got one before and after the fuel pump. So yeah, I will probably change those. I'll put my air filter back on it and maybe rewire the distributor so I can shut it off with the key, because I did have the wire just hooked up to the battery. So yeah, so take one last look at her. Appreciate you guys watching. We'll do some more videos here pretty soon. I don't know when. It's getting super cold out here, guys, so hopefully I can clean up my shop and we'll do some projects in there. So appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you guys share with your friends, subscribe, like the video, leave comments on what I should do with this. I haven't decided if I'm going to keep this motor in this car. I do have access to a 440. I could put it in here, but I do kind of like the idea of running the same with the original motor and tranny, just keeping it the way it was, keeping the whiskey dents in it, you know, and just driving it around. So let me know what you guys think. Appreciate you watching. Peace.